My wife had made her protein coffee this morning right here, and she left her cup where she mixed it right next to it. Well, here I come in and like, oh, you know what? I need to warm up on this. I can't put this in the microwave. Oh, there's the cup right there. It's in the sink already. So I grabbed the cup, came over here to this side, grabbed my coffee, poured it into the cup, put it in the microwave, came back. I'm pouring it back into my cup, and she comes up and says, oh, there was still protein and coffee in that cup. She's counting her macros, so every little bit of protein has to hit, especially when she's at her level where she's pretty lean. So she wants to really meticulously like match her protein or get her macros protein right. Excuse me. I made a new like rule for myself. Like my thing was to not dirty more dishes. Like, I'm gonna use her cup so I don't dirty another cup. And I just right now just stamped it and said, okay, new rule. Fuck it. I ain't gonna be that guy no more who's trying to not dirty another dish. I'm actually gonna dirty more dishes. If I use a spoon, I'll just use another one. If I use a cup and like, oh shoot, yeah, I'm just gonna use another cup. I'm tired of trying to cut corners and try to save, to not dirty, to not use, to not finish. I think that's still part of my scarcity mindset that I always had most of my life. So from this day forward, no more trying to cut corners. No more trying to save dishes from being dirty. Got to get rid of that scarcity mindset completely. Let's get started with today. I think now more than ever, when you're a pedestrian, you need to be more on the defense side, like 1000 right now. There's a lot of distraction, whether it's your drinky, or coffee, or bubbly soda, or whatever it is you're drinking, water when you're driving, music. But I mean, keeping it real, like your phone, drivers are using their phone. And I think mainly they're looking out for other cars, you know, and if they're on a straightaway, if you're in a parking lot, and I'm talking because it's just the experience I just had. If you're in a parking lot, like at a shopping center, and you're the driver and you're going and you see all the cars are in their parking stall and you don't see another car coming the way, I see folks on their phone all the time, or talking or diddle-daddling over here, fidgeting with something and not paying attention. They always assume that there's not going to be, or often I should say, not always, that there's not going to be any pedestrians. So if you're a pedestrian, which at some point or another you are going to be coming out of the store, going to the store, getting out of your car, I know they say pedestrians have the right of way. We also have the right of way to think defensively and look out for the drivers. And don't get upset. Don't get parking lot rage or pedestrian rage. Just assume that everyone is hella distracted, got hella things going on in their mind, bunch of issues, and you protect yourself by just looking out for the cars. And you go around them, give them their space. Don't get in their way. Get out of the way. Even there, that's where it applies. Get out of the way so you're not in the way. Stay safe as a pedestrian. My old friend used to say, when you drink the water, remember who filled the well. That's the well, that's the water. And I'm drinking it right now. Make sure you stay hydrated. R.I.P. to my friend BFC. Anyways, I always remember her every time I drink the water, because she is the one that usually fills the well. Thanks for filling the well all the time. That's the well. What's your fingy story from Walmart?
Oh, I was telling Lynn that when I was picking up my delivery, I had a bunch of bags. And our friend there, oh my gosh, Durant, he handed him the bags, and then I grabbed him and I kind of smashed his finger. And I was like, oh, sorry, I smashed your fingy. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Does he know what fingy is? That's a Titi word. You made up that word, huh, Titi? Yeah. My fingy. And just for the record, fingy is cute. My princess way of saying finger. One thing real fast that I'll share right now, if you're tracking your macros or you're new at tracking your macros, is you'll have these waves sometimes that'll come in while you get real hungry and you'll be like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm so hungry. Two things that you could say. One, no, I'm not. And then the second thing, meaning no, I'm not hungry. And then you replace that definition of hunger that you had, because in the past, hunger meant, oh, I need to eat. Or, oh, poor you haven't ate, you have to eat. And you reprogram yourself to say, no, this is just what it feels like to lose weight. This is what it feels like to lean up. And you just let a few minutes pass. And it works every time. Because right now, I was, a few minutes ago, hungry AF. And then you just let a few minutes pass. You say those things to you. And that's it. It's over. You don't feel hungry anymore. It goes away. That's simple. I don't know how it is where you live, but right here, right now, I guess catalytic converter stealing is trending because there's a lot. I mean, when your city's putting out friggin' Instagram posts on, hey, make sure you lock up your car, park in a well-lit area, because we got a lot of reports of catalytic converters getting stolen either really late at night or super early in the morning. And man, it's happened like right here in front of the house. I've heard the next day when you hear that, hey, this happened, or you hear the infamous someone turning on their car and it sounds like a tractor. It's like, oh man. I'm grateful we have some more to pull in, shut the gate, lock it up. Hopefully this isn't happening in your town. My daughter made, well, I heard she made, she made tiramisu. I hope I said that right. And look at that. Does that look delicious or what? Well, I'm about to tell you because I haven't had it. Look at, I had started here, I'll be honest with you. But then I was like, hold on, let me add it to today's vlog. Wow. Oh, heck yeah. Ooh. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Oh my gosh.
No, she said she was gonna add more because I think she soaked it into like coffee flavoring or something like that. But since Cam is very sensitive to coffee, so she didn't soak it in the coffee. Oh. That's why it's a little hard to
chop. So once she soaks it in the coffee, it's gonna get a lot more pastier again. Wow. And of course, these clowns down here waiting for any remnants to come. So here we go. Oh my, wow. Like those Briscoe type.
The lady fingers, I think they're called.
Wow. Let's see what we get. This is my pre-workout. That's bomb. That's bomb. Did you get any crumbs, sweet cheeks? Wow, that was delicious. So a couple things I got to get into here as I wrap up my day is one, I got to get rid of some weeds. So I'm going to kill some weeds. They're just little weeds like around the house, like those and some of these. I could just cut them, but if I zap them with some of this, by the way, this tool is legit right here. This is like a upgraded version to what sometimes comes with the refills. And that's about it. It's a few bucks, whatever, under 10 bucks. I got it at Lowe's. And it just goes, and it sprays, and it's heavy duty. It's legit. It's not disposable. And shout out to Craftsman for that when they put it together. That's a great invention. So I'm gonna get into that, then follow up with my workout. I think I'm gonna just end it there, but let's see what happens. simple. I'm telling you, that little Craftsman squirt gun is like amazing. Now for a little bit of coffee, Bustelo's instant pre-workout, aka just a cup of coffee. Let's get started with that workout. All right, let's put in that work. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna do some bench, I'm gonna do some dumbbells, some dips, some abs, some shoulders with those. I'm gonna go get my son right now, see if he wants to join me. We have this thing that if you're here, we work out. If you're not, no big deal. Just make sure you get your work on it. He's probably editing a video or uploading it or recording it or uploading onto his Depop store. So I definitely don't want to break any momentum that he got going on in there because he's been putting work in all day. But I'll kind of tap in and see if he wants to join me. Other than that, let's get it. I'll see you tomorrow.